At it, and this doesn't look too bad. And what I mean by that, it's kind of like they're small numbers to begin with. So I'm going to try 3. I'm doing trial and error. I'm going to try 2 because they're small. You could try 6 and 1 too. They're small as well. And then the 15, I'm going to try 3 and 5. But let me repeat this. If I try 3 and 5, there is no way the 3 could go here. Because if the 3 goes here, you're claiming that 3 is a common factor to this, and there's just no way that's going to occur. Right, so I'm going to write this down. I'll put the 3x here and the 5x here. All right, now someone's going to say, is this settled now? It's not settled until you try. And to try this, I need some signs to put down. Like, are they additions or subtractions? Well, looking at it, I'm kind of looking at it, and it looks bad. It looks like this. By the way, when I say it looks like this, don't think for a second that's what it is. Sometimes things look that way when they're not that way. I need to try. What's 3 times 2? 6. What's 3 times 3x? 9x. I also want to communicate, by the act of trying, you're actually going to get better. And not only better, when you try and have an error, you'll have a better idea what the correct answer is then, if you're listening to yourself, by the way. This is minus 10x minus 15x squared. Does that work? Yes, it does. You get the 6, you get the minus x, and you get the minus 15. This is the only answer. Right, let's use the AC rule. And what's the AC rule? Well, I'm kind of looking at it. It really doesn't look that bad because the numbers aren't that big. AC, 6 times minus 15. Well, that's not a huge number. That's just minus 90. That's pretty easy. So I got to find 2 numbers that multiply to minus 90, but add up to minus 1, the coefficient on the x. That's simple, super simple. Why is that? What are the 2 numbers going to be? Minus 10 and 9. I want to point out, you're seeing these numbers up here too. You just didn't know that if you're not using trial and error. So what do you do now? Let's repeat. You take the middle term. Whoops, I mean to do that. You're going to take the middle term, and you're going to divide it into minus 10x plus 9x. Order does not matter. Right? Either way is fine. Then what do? Factor by grouping, and we've done this a number of times. So in the first guy, it would be 2 times 3 minus 5x. That's the first 2 terms. In the last 2 terms, it would be 3x. And what would you get over there? 3 minus 5x. What's common between those 2 terms? 3 minus 5x. What remains? 2 plus 3x. Let's say you did the other one. Well, it's 6 plus 9x. Pull out a 3 on the first 2 terms. You get 3 times 2 plus 3x. On the last 2 terms, you pull out a minus 5x, and you get 2 plus 3x. What's common? 2 plus 3x. What remains? 3 minus 5x. Again, I can't say this enough times to you. You're always going to be left with these 2 factors, 3 minus 5x and 2 plus 3x. Again, we did it in the beginning. 3 minus 5x, 2 plus 3x. All right? Thank you.